Hey everyone, I'm Thomas Wilson, your local mortgage expert, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 tips for new home buyers. So I've been talking to people that recently purchased a home, and I've been asking them questions like, hey, what do you know now after buying your house that you wish you'd known before you bought the house? And I think we've got some really good information for you guys, so let's jump right in. And I'll make this quick because I know you guys got to get back to your cat video, okay? Tip number 1. Get pre-qualified before house shopping. A lot of people think that the first step is to find the house they want, and that's really not true. Well, if you're using a good realtor, they should be telling you to get pre-qualified, as you don't know how much you can spend on a house in the first place. So be sure to talk to your loan officer first and get pre-qualified. And that brings us to tip number 2. Use a realtor. Realtors actually don't cost anything if you use them to buy the house. So they're free. I mean, everyone loves free stuff, right? I love free stuff. Usually the seller of the house will take care of the realtor fees. Realtors can actually be very helpful. They can help you with negotiating, they can help you out with drawing up the legal contracts, and they have great industry knowledge to help you find exactly what you're looking for. And that brings us to tip number 3. How much should I put down? So I know it's not a tip, but I get this question all the time. And the answer is, it depends. Everyone has a different situation. It also depends on which loan product we decide is best for you. For example, on a conventional loan, the minimum down payment is usually about 5%. It also requires a decent credit score. You don't have great credit? Don't worry, there's other products out there for you as well. For example, we have one that's called an FHA loan. FHA loans only require 3.5% down. Well, now you're probably asking, why doesn't everybody use FHA since it only requires 3.5% down? And that's a really good question. And the reason is because on an FHA loan, it requires they pay mortgage insurance for the life of the loan. However, if you put 20% down back on a conventional loan, you'll never have to pay mortgage insurance. So this is a really good conversation to have with your loan officers. Be sure to just ask them what they think you should put down. And that brings us to tip number 4. Prepare for unexpected upfront costs. There are a few costs required when purchasing a home that are required before closing. Those items might include an appraisal, a home inspection, as well as earnest money. So be sure to ask your loan officer how much those things cost in your area so you can be prepared. Alright, that brings us to our last one, tip number 5. Your mortgage payment may actually increase over time. So I've got a short story for you. I have a buddy that actually bought a house near downtown Oklahoma City. At the time that he bought it, it wasn't considered a hot market. But over time, everyone wants to live downtown, right? And so what happened is his property value increased. When your property value increases, your property taxes increase. And if your home is worth more, then you have to insure it for more. And so your home insurance goes up. And so over the period of about 9 years, his monthly mortgage payment had gone up over $400 a month. And hey, I know this is a crazy, drastic example, but just don't be surprised if it does happen. The key here is to not overspend initially, and you should be okay. And I've got a bonus tip for you. Don't create any new trade lines while you're trying to purchase a house. That means no new credit cards, no new department store cards, or any other loans like that. Those can change your credit scores and your debt to income ratios, which can affect your ability to buy a house. But that concludes our top 5 tips for new home buyers. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, if you have any mortgage questions, be sure to let me know.